You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Y&R fans. Belinda from Soap Dirt here, and I have got your weekly spoilers for Monday, June 10th through Friday, June 14th. Detailed daily spoilers for every day of next week. There is big stuff happening. Victor is up to no good. Ashley is saying goodbye, and Victor is using some minions to start a brand new revenge plan. We are going to dig into all that, but if you haven't, please reach down and click subscribe. We appreciate your follow. Okay, let's start with Monday, June 10th, 2024, season 51, episode 173. Over in Paris, we have Ashley Abbott ready to head off to a clinic. At first, she said she didn't want to go. Now she's agreed she does need to go. Looks like that whole Big Martin scare has finally had her realizing, yeah, I need some inpatient treatment. I do wonder if this is the last of Eileen Davidson for a while, but she tells Tracy she needs to go say goodbye to Tucker and promises this is not her wanting to get back with him, but she appreciates him showing up and being there for her. So she does go by and says goodbye to him. And she also thanks him for advocating on her behalf to her family, because remember, he was the first person to see there was something wrong with her, and the family wasn't listening to him for a while. Meanwhile, Audra Charles is busy trying to undermine Tucker with the board, but is very frustrated because she is failing at it. Audra shows up to see Tucker and sees Ashley there. She's upset, but then Ashley says goodbye to Tucker and wishes Audra luck and says, I hope everything goes well for you. And she takes off. So it's very sincere. And Tucker wants to just ask Audra for a few minutes to listen to him. And it looks like that's going to come up later in the week. Victor demands a show of loyalty on Monday from both Cole Howard and Michael Baldwin. He's still mad they betrayed him with Jordan, but he is willing to let them earn back his trust. I don't know why Cole cares, but okay. So Victor tells Michael, get close to Diane Jenkins again. I know you're friends, but warm that friendship up, fully rekindle it. And then Victor tells Cole to get close to Kyle, but he won't say why. Michael very clearly sees this is about Jack Abbott, and Cole actually does do what Victor says. And lucky for Victor, Cole's daughter Claire is working for Kyle now. And so there's going to be scenes next week of Cole dropping by when Claire is in the park with Kyle and Harrison. That takes us to Tuesday, June 11th, 2024, season 51, episode 174. Nikki Newman opens up to Lauren Fenmore. Remember, Nikki's kind of fresh back from rehab. I'm sure she's going to catch up her friend on all that. And about Jordan being found alive, Victor's anger, maybe about Victor saying she can't be around Jack, stuff like that. Adam Newman has some déjà vu with his sister, Victoria Newman. So that's a very cryptic and interesting spoiler. I hope Victoria is not turning back into Witchtoria. I have liked her so much better since she hasn't been at the family business and just being a total tool to her brothers and honestly her mother trying to promote Nate. So we'll see how this goes. I'm intrigued by the spoiler. Victor tells all the Newmans that he's making a big business change. It's a new strategy, and I believe this is going to be him doing something to target Jabot. We've already heard him kind of on the phone about it, and I do think that's going to manifest soon. Wednesday, June 12th is episode 175 of the current season, and Nick Newman wants to talk to Victoria about her plans. I don't know if this is work plans, like are you going to come back to Newman Enterprises, or is this about her love life? Are you going to start seeing Cole? Because at the very end of this, I'm going to talk to you about the promo, and there is some Cole Victoria stuff in the promo. Also on Wednesday, Victor disagrees with his wife, Nikki, about her ongoing friendship with Jack Abbott. She feels like she and her ex-husband should be able to stay friends. Victor doesn't like it one bit. Also that day, Kyle gets Claire Newman to let down her guard. And I think we can all smell that romance, that future romance sizzling there. Thursday, June 13th is episode 176 of season 51. And Summer Newman struggles with Kyle in the co-parenting arena. This can only be about Claire, right? I'm sure that Summer feels threatened because if Kyle gets involved with Claire and Harrison adores Claire, Summer might feel like she's being supplanted. We'll see. Cole and Victoria spend some time reminiscing on Thursday, and Audra is unhappy when someone gives her a rude awakening. I imagine it'll be Tucker or Nate, maybe Tucker telling her, you only have as much access to glissade as I give you. Or maybe she's back in Genoa City and Nate's saying, ha, I told you so about Tucker. We'll see. I like Tucker and Audra, but I also really like Audra and Nate. So I'm very torn. I wouldn't say no to a Tucker, Nate, Audra triangle, even though I'm not a big fan of the love triangle in general as a genre. Friday, June 14th, 2024, season 51, episode 177. Diane Jenkins wants some closure with Nikki. She's got unfinished business. Basically, Diane is angry that Nikki drank herself to the point that Jack was so concerned he risked his life, literally risked his life to save hers. And Diane doesn't feel like that was a fair trade. And she feels like Nikki put Jack at risk. And I will agree. Victor hits out at Jack in retaliation on Friday. So it looks like this war is reigniting by the end of the week. And Billy Abbott tries to charm Lily Winters. He wants that name change at the company. I do think he is working her. But, Billy's not the most faithful guy. So I wonder if he is going to stray from Chelsea. We'll see how it goes. So on the promo for this week, Adam and Sally are kissing and he asks her to not answer the door because it might be trouble. And that might be when he's got that whole situation with Victoria and the déjà vu. You never know, although it could be Victor coming by to ask Adam to get closer to Jack again because Adam has been weaponized by both Jack and Victor and aimed at the other one time and time again. Cole asks Victoria out on a date. I'm assuming that is on Thursday when they are reminiscing. We'll see. And Michael tells Lauren that the Victor and Jack feud is restarting. And I'm guessing that is going to come the same day, maybe where Lauren is talking to Nikki, because that's the only day I see a spoiler for Lauren. We'll see how it goes, but things are about to get messy in Genoa City, and I hope it's good stuff. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please drop your comments and definitely subscribe if you've not. We are here talking Young and the Restless 7 days a week. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, I'm your host, Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.